everyone, welcome back to Nether Survival. I'm kind of out here in the middle of nowhere because I'm planning to murder some pigmen. Yeah, it seems totally safe, totally safe. So I've got me a pillar with a ladder on it, and Bat's been successfully using these, something like this anyway, to attack pigmen. So I figured I might as well give it a try. And this is a bit of a flat plane, not too far from spawn. And I haven't actually tried this out yet, so I have no idea if this is too high of a pillar or what. But I figure the first time I try it ought to at least be on camera, right? Let's see. Ooh, that's scary. That's very scary. And I'm too high. Okay, just go one down. Right, I'm using an axe. I forgot. Axes are slow. This is low-grade terrifying. Wow, it broke. Okay, I might be punching the rest of these guys to death. Pickaxe? Come on, buddy. Get your butt over here so I can go back down there. Okay, well, it worked. I don't see any more pigmen, so I think we're okay to go down. And I got some golden swords. That's pretty cool because I can smelt those down if I want to. It's gone eerily silent, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'm going to no, actually, it was kind of handy not having it there. I put the fences around, one, so that I wouldn't fall off, and two, because when I put it up, there was a ghast semi floating around, like out in there, and I figured if I was surrounded by fences, he wouldn't be shooting at me. This is not a terribly safe place to be doing this, but I wonder, are you mad? No, you're not. Well, that's good. And I hear a ghast. Okay. So I guess I'm going to farm some pigmen, and we will see what we get. Rotten flesh is food, right? I don't know where that ghast is at, but I need to make some swords. I'm going to do a bunch of that off camera. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that off camera. It's going to be a little tedious now that I know it's not instant death. I'll stick with the swords. I think axes actually take double damage. Yeah. I should have made that a little bigger. Okay, so I hunted pigmen for probably 45 minutes, and this is what I've got. Also, I've got a horde of kind of ticked off pigmen stalking me from outside my house. It's fine. They will forgive me eventually, right? Yeah. Anyway, so we've got 1 gold ingot, 32 nuggets, and a whole bunch of gold swords. And I guess we'll start with the nuggets. That got us 3 more ingots. And we've got enough charcoal. Smelt these down, see what happens. Okay, so that's 9 more nuggets, which is should be a whole nother ingot. So that's 5 ingots. That's really not that bad. I think they're gonna have to go in this chest. My storage is relatively non-existent right now. It's just stuff everywhere. Alright. So the next thing I want to do is show off some of the improvements I've made to the house. Whoa, I forgot I had that there. That scared me. So as you can see, I raised the roof just a little bit, and I put in a shifting orange ceiling. I think it's cool. The mushroom closet, still the same. The tree hole, fell. I don't know if you saw the 2 layers or not, and I've gone ahead and I've put in like a line of trees instead of, individual trees, because I've got enough saplings. So if I lose some light level of saplings from having this, it's worth the extra logs. And then up here, I've put in, well, at the moment I'm using it for trees, but I think eventually I want to use this for like growing mushrooms. And right here we butt up against the outside. So everything that was like that broke open into the outside, I covered in quartz, and I think it looks pretty awesome. I would totally go outside and show you, but I don't want to get mauled by pigmen. And then this door here leads down, and we're right back here. But we can also go down here, assuming nothing is here to murder us. That guy's mad, I think. Yeah. Maybe hunting pigmen wasn't my best choice. But assuming we can get through here safely, there is this cave here, and it pops out really close to D-Miner and Ping Pong's place. Or not Ping Pong. Why am I thinking about Ping Pong? D-Miner and Sayla. D-Miner's here, and Sayla's up in that area. And other than the pigmen problem, it's safer than going out and around the mountain a lot of the times, especially with the way ghasts are. So let's go back up here where it's safe. We might just have to kill all of the pigmen in a large radius. Clean out the inventory a little. Let's see. There. That feels a little better. We'll just keep eating rotten flesh until we have our hearts back. Yeah, that guy's definitely mad. He's trying to get in here. The forgiveness timer is supposed to be something like a maximum of 40 seconds or something, and I'm pretty sure that's a lie. So I'm gonna hide in here until everything stops wanting to kill me. Okay, I think we're safe, and I wanted to show off what the house looks like from the outside right now. I've put in some slabs and stairs just to make a bit of an entryway. Also, it keeps things from spawning right on my doorstep. It's gonna be a slow process making this area actually safe, but it's been a start. And then up here, that's the tree room, and I brought the extra quartz down so it would connect, and I think it looks really awesome. And the sign about this being a hovel is probably no longer correct, but and I think I'll eventually probably dig this out into like space for another tree or maybe another mushroom. Part of me wants to make this like a sitting room, which is silly, considering right now I need all of the supplies I can get. But, you know, what you gonna do about irrational impulses, right? And I get a good solid stack and a quarter from harvesting all of my trees if I let them all grow, which is really nice. Means I can afford to do things like make a whole bunch of wooden swords. Yeah, that's not a bad start on gold, but it's definitely going to be a lot of work to make anything substantial. These are supplies for an expedition we're planning later. Spoilers. I keep hearing a ghast really nearby, and it's bothering me. I wish mushrooms grew faster. I think what I want to do is do a little bit of decorating if possible. How much quartz do I have? 9 blocks. That's not much. Oh wait, no, 10 blocks. Still not much. And I can do a decent amount with wood, but it's all oak wood. I want to do something, at least with the walls here in this main room. No, can't use that stuff. That stuff's supplies. I don't want to do planks. Everything's planks. Or at least the floor is planks. And since it's all the same color, it would look a little eh. I've got a lot of netherrack, which I've been slowly smelting into nether brick, but it is such a dark color. We don't have enough quartz to do all of this is quartz, and I kind of like, okay, that is going to drive me crazy. I thought it was a good idea. It was not a good idea. We could always, like, do a log thing, huh? Wonder how that would look. And yeah, I think we'll just do, well, I need one more to make it an even 4. Oh, that's weird. You only get 3 back from it. That's not cool. Why would they do that? I'll work with the logs as is. Jerks. I guess we'll do this wall because there's not much on it. Let's see. Definitely wasteful, but I mean, it doesn't look too bad, right? It kind of takes your mind off the fact that we're, you know, in hell. It's just a lot of materials. And I mean, I can get a decent amount just by waiting for my trees to grow. It's just, do I want to, is the real question. Ooh, and I gotta be careful with the log thing because trees. Okay, I guess that's out for this wall. I didn't really think about that. That's minorly unfortunate, but, you know, you deal with what you have to deal with. Yeah, let's take all of this down. We could always use quartz. Oh, just enough. Alright, put that back. Still the tree hole. Isn't much of a hovel anymore, but that is definitely the tree hole. Let's see, in here, I was thinking I'd make it all nether brick just so it's got like that dark claustrophobic feel, but I could continue the log theme on this wall, right? This is going to be the weirdest thing I have ever built in Minecraft, and that is definitely saying something. I wish there was a way to make free-floating signs, you know, without having to do things like set block. Oh, right, that's the slabs from the tree farm above. I forgot. Actually looks pretty good with the 3-high doorway, but not a thing that's actually possible. This is the mushroom closet. And yes, it's all lowercase on purpose. I think it looks good that way. Yeah, alright. So our main living quarters is no longer all netherrack. It still looks kind of weird. I'm not sure the palette I've chosen works very well together, and it's probably mostly the fault of the glowing ceiling, but I like the glowing ceiling, so I'm gonna leave it for now. Be an interesting wall block too. Might as well take these. Why don't we see what this looks like if we actually make it all nether brick, or maybe not all of it, but at least like a couple walls. Oh wow, there's a mushroom growing in the corner there. What is back here? I don't know, but I definitely should have filled that in. That is definitely dark and oppressive. Uh-huh. But we want it dark in here, and I just broke my pick. So it's good, right? So funny thing I've learned, 2 logs is exactly enough to make 2 wooden pickaxes. Not that that will ever come in handy in any sort of normal Minecraft playing, but 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Nice dark closet. I mean, we still get a decent amount of light in here from, like, the light in here. But if I really need to make it dark, I can just... Ta-da! It's definitely very dark in there now. Although it's probably more of a demonstration if I do it like that. And the Nether always has, like, this weird level of ambiance that I don't quite understand, but I just roll with. I don't know what I want to do with, like, the ceiling and floor in here. I might I might wait until like we come across some nether wart and do like the red nether brick, or even the nether wart blocks are interesting. Let's see. Yeah, one of these days we are definitely going to have to put in proper storage. Maybe that's another thing we can use that upstairs room for. Like, instead of making it a tree farm, we could make it storage and, oh my gosh, I need to breathe space. Because even with like the big tree rooms, I'm constantly feeling crowded right now. Like, part of me just wants to take this tree out, put a slab there, and this is my breathing space. Got a window. I've got a nice view of lots of netherrack. So anyway, I think that's probably going to do it for this episode. We've definitely accomplished some things. Whether those things were worth accomplishing is another story. We've got a bit of gold now. If we keep that up, we might actually be able to make some armor or golden apples or something useful. And we've decorated our main living quarters here. It actually looks like a house. It's not just carved out of, a desperation hole. In fact, I'm going to change the sign a little bit. Now it's a house. It is no longer a hovel, it is a house. A house I'm actually weirdly happy with. I like it in here. But yeah, I'm going to call it there. You guys have a good episode. You guys have a good day. Thank you for watching.